Hey guys, so I wanted to share with you guys today how I make the Tronish style effect for the overlays that you see around my picture and along the bottom of this screen right now. So, as you can see, I'm in desktop share mode so that I can hopefully show you guys this stuff. Now I'm using GIMP, it's the 2.1 version, but I mean this should work with just about any graphics manipulation program that you have. So we're going to create a brand new file. Yeah, that seems fair. Okay, so now right now this thing has a background with no alpha channel, so we're just going to add one. I like to have alpha channels on everything just because that way if I decide to make like a PNG or something, it's ready to go. Now we're going to take text, but you really can do this with anything. You can, as long as it has an alpha channel, you can do it. So we're going to use this text. This is good times. We're going to increase the size though to about 100. Now from here we're just going to type in whatever we want, and I know it's not going to do 100 because I just realized I typed that in the wrong place. So we're just going to do the name of the font. There we go. So I don't like the color though. We are going to fix that really quick because I prefer to work with that. Now I know you're thinking, well, yeah, but now we can't see it, so we're just going to go up here. Give me just a minute to fix this. It really won't take but a second. Okay, so there's our font. It says good times. So next thing you're going to do is you're going to come over here to the actual font itself, well, the layer that says the font's name, and you're going to go alpha to selection. Once you do that, it's going to select just that font itself, and you're just going to create a empty layer. Now I call my layers load in, so just how I do it, but you can call them whatever you want. I usually change the name once I'm closer to what I want on it. Now for this one here, let's pick a random color, well, as random as we can get, considering we get to pick the color. Let's go for like a green. Sound good to everybody? So now we're just going to dump this green in here, and we're going to create a new backup of that layer. Now that backup layer will get dropped into the bottom, and the reason is, you'll see. I know it sounds stupid that way, but just trust me on this one. Now while you still have everything, while you still have the alpha channel selected for this, or for the original layer, the good times layer, since you selected it, you made a copy, you filled that copy in. Keep it selected, but go back to the first copy that you made, and you're going to go to Tools. Nope, sorry. You're going to go Filters, Blur, Gaussian Blur. Now in this case, we're using a font that has like what, roughly. That edging is probably about maybe 20. So we're going to go for about a 4 or 5. Yeah, 5 looks good. So that creates like a faded cloud effect in the middle of it. It doesn't really look all that bright, but it's there. Now you're going to go here to the original layer. You are going to select off of everything. You just press Control Shift A if you're using GIMP. It's usually like select all or select none kind of thing. In case you're using any other program. And then from there you're going to go back to your filters and you're going to re-show the Gaussian blur. From here you're going to go back to the same one we used before. Now I think we used 5.5, I don't think it was 4.5, so we're going to use 5.5 and boom. Now you can see we have a nice little glow around it. You can also use this to create like a shadow effect around things and then erase part of the shadow if you want to, so it looks like it's producing a shadow. Now because this layer isn't really going to be bright enough, you're just going to create a copy of it. And boom, there you go. There's our Tron effect. And you can always go back and edit things and change things and recreate the layers. Heck, you can even like create another text layer, like I'm doing here. And say you wanted to make it, let's go with this purple. That seems like a weird enough color. Let me just adjust it a bit. Okay, boom. And we're going to take our paint bucket and just drop it in. It doesn't change it much so that you can see, but I mean it is changed. And you can always remove the top layer, see how you like it, and you can always play around with the opacity to get just the look you want. Now I just realized I'm changing the opacity on the wrong layer. You can change the opacity to get just the look you want. But you can even use this in reverse. For example, I'll give you guys an example on this. We're just going to remove all this, and we're going to change this background layer back to white. Okay? Now we're going to take our text, we're going to drop it in, and we're just going to put, I don't know. I think I typed that right. Let me make sure first. Yep, okay, cool. So, this time it's a little bit different. We are going to, first off, try and get it all in frame. That would help. So, kind of the same thing here. You go alpha to selection. Okay, create a new layer. But this time, you're just going to drop it behind it. And from there, let me see if I can get this to work right. We're going to use basic black. Bam. Oh, maybe. There it goes. That time it took. Okay. Now, we get Control-Shift-A because we don't want to highlight it. And you can still see it a little bit around the edges. But if we go up here and repeat the blur, boom. Gives you a nice kind of like projected lettering thing going on. Now, this is just a technique I came up with. There's probably easier ways to do it if you want to research them yourself. But this is the way I usually do it to create like the overlay that you see around this thing right now. I hope it could be helpful to somebody. I just wanted to share it because I thought it was kind of cool and kind of fun. And yeah, I mean, if you can do stuff like this, why not, you know? Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. I need to get off here. I got some stuff to do, and tonight's, I think, a PG night, so I've got a lot of panel lining ahead of me. See you later, guys.